So in Washington, Face the Nation moderator and CBS News political director John Dickerson. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Charlie.
So taking note of Major's report, where does this leave Donald Trump?
I think it leaves him where he has been, which is saying outrageous things, some of them only loosely associated with reality, and not losing any of his core support, who really like him and still continue to.
You see the frustration with your interview with Jeb Bush. Where do they go, and what do they expect to do in the face of all this?
Yes, Jeb Bush is frustrated, and one of the problems for him and the others who've been attacking Trump now for weeks and weeks is it doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. Part of it, though, is also a bit of a mixed message. Jeb Bush was incredibly critical, pardon me, of Trump, and yet he said, well, he would still support Trump over Hillary Clinton, even though he'd said far more critical things of Trump than he ever has of Hillary Clinton. The problem for all non-Trump candidates is there are too many of them. And somebody's got to emerge as the Trump alternative, and then that person might be able to get that share of voters who are not attracted to Trump.
Yeah, he was very strong in your follow-up on Charlie's point. He was very strong on your program using words like scary and misinformed. But do you think that's going to be an opportunity for him and other candidates to break through? What will it take?
I think the opportunity for candidates to break through, one, the number of alternatives has to get smaller. Two, they have to make a governing case, which is that after the attacks in Paris, where the commander-in-chief is a more central question to the campaign, where a crisis manager in the office is important, that the argument would be that Donald Trump is not ready for that kind of moment. That would be a way in which they can go to voters with a new kind of message, because the ones that the Trump opponents have been using so far has not worked to shrink his support.
Will this narrowing only take place after Iowa and New Hampshire?
I think that's quite possible. I mean, it's only until the other Trump alternatives start to fall away that this narrowing can seem to happen. The challenge for Trump is the one he's always had, which is he has a strong base that is relatively unshakable, but he also has that ceiling on his support, and he can't build his coalition. But there's got to be another candidate who can go grab those voters that Trump isn't able to get, and that still requires that winnowing.
John Dickerson, thank you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Tomorrow only on CBS This Morning, Hillary Clinton's first interview since the Paris attacks. The Democratic presidential frontrunner shows us her plan to fight ISIS. That and more tomorrow.